Yeah. Okay, so let's come to our project folder. We have reached in top yesterday. Now we need to enter under the estate management. Under the hooks folder, we can go. In hooks folder, create a file, hook1.js, or maybe you can write estate1.js. Instead of hook1.js, you can write as a estate1.js. Okay, state1.js.
Recording in progress.
Come inside, import use state from React const my hook one equal to fat arrow export default my hook one. Okay, export default my hook one. Come inside, return section tag, class name as a container, h1 use state how it works. Use state how it works. We will come inside the script part and we'll write here console.log complete use state function what you are calling on the top. Use state complete that we are calling on the top. Okay, rotate. Let's call this file in the app.js and try to create a link. So on the click of the link, the page should appear. Console.log use state. Hope you are printing. imported in app.js file. Import myhook1 from state1.js file. Then you can create a link here. State1 state1 create a link here. State1. In that we will call component called myhook1. Module build failed. You are running npm start in the project folder or outside? Check again. You should not run outside. State1, this link will appear here. Here. Where you are running npm start. State1 has a problem. This is not found here. It means symbol here. Here is found. It's found. Yes. Yes, page is loading for everyone. You just did how it works. Now come to the browser, click on state1 and do the right click, inspect element. You can do the right click, inspect element and go to console. Right click, inspect element and go to console. Something should print like this. Array with the 2 elements. It will print in the bottom. Okay, now let us see what is coming in that array. So what is coming in that array? Something like this. You have error?
Multiple times.
Which multiple line? This one. No, no. Clear from here. There is option to clear. Clear it and then refresh the page. 2 times will come. Okay. Now see. It says like a array, and inside the array there is a 2 element. A square bracket, whenever we see, it gives the direct idea of it's an array. And inside the array there is a 2 parameter. First is undefined and second is f. Undefined and f. So this array is coming from where? This array is coming from this function. That is called use state. So use state is returning something like this. In array, with the first is undefined and second one is f. It is nothing but a function. This is the return of use state. So use state return in array with the 2 elements. First is undefined and second is a function. Use state return in array with the 2 elements. First is undefined and second one is a function. Now, so hope everyone saw in the console. Okay, you saw in the console. Is returning as a undefined and function. Undefined and function. Now, how we are going to use that undefined and function? Something like this. Let create a variable counter and one more called update counter. Update counter equal to, we will call the use state. If I write like this, here, if I write like this here, so you can see in the first array also we have 2 elements, and in the second array also we have the 2 elements. First array, first element is called counter and second element is update counter. In the second array also we have 2 elements. One is called undefined and second one is a function. This line I will just leave like this. Okay. We'll copy this line again and paste below. Paste below. And uncomment it. If I pass here 100 and here we don't pass anything. First is 100 and second is nothing. Now what will go to where? 100 will go to the counter and this f as a function will go to the update counter. Okay. This is called the root cause analysis of this one. Which one? Use state. What is going to come from the use state? So from use state, it comes like this: undefined and function. Those undefined, like is come the array. That array we are going to assign into our array. This is called predefined array. That come from the use state. But we are destructuring the use state, and we are taking a copy of use state and storing into our variable. And so now instead of writing the 100 and function, we are going to call this function directly. We are going to call this function directly. So what this function will return? This function will return as the commented line. Commented line, what we have? Undefined and function. Same thing is going to come from where? User.
Because it is like LHS equal to RHS.
A equal to B. Okay. Next, after that, under the use state, if I pass here 100, then again 100 you are passing at the place of undefined. So your counter will not be undefined now. Counter will be as a 100. And f as a function will go to where? Update function. So counter will become as a state variable and update counter will become as a state function. First become as a variable, second become as a function. Both come from where? Use state. So that we can say counter become as a state variable and update counter become as a state function. Okay, right? Now come down and print below whether really 100 is coming under the counter or not. Write H2 or write H1 only and print inside the counter holds the counter value is this one. Counter variable. You will check once and see whether 100 is coming or not. Printing how much? 100? You can see here in the browser, it should print the value of counter as a 100. The counter value is 100. Come down, create a button. With the help of that button, we'll try to change the value of counter variable. create a button, click to increase by 10, and one more button, click to minus by 10. First button if you click, the counter will increase by 10. Second button if you click, counter will go minus by 10. Okay, so you are going to update the value of a state variable. Okay, button is coming. Should be very nearby. Go to the CSS file. Write the CSS for button. Give the gap of 10 pixels. Go to CSS file. Write the CSS for button. Give the margin of 10 pixels. Go to the CSS file and add the CSS for button tag. Margin 8 pixels from all the side. Color as a blue color. Padding 5 pixels. Font size 18 pixels. Okay. See now, little difference happen. Some gap will come. Come to the again state one file. First, understand how to call a function on button click. So inside the hook one, you will write a function that starts with the const keyword. Const function name as a one. It should be fat arrow function. Alert. Alert. Now how to call that function? Come down. On click. C will be capital. On click. C will be capital. On click equal to within the curly bracket, you will call the function one. Just like it is a variable. Not with the function symbol. Just like it is a variable, call your function one. Okay. Come to the browser, click on first button. Hi is coming. Alert. Now hi is coming. We will call that function, not function, we'll call the variable. Counter. Let's do plus increase by 1 and alert the counter only here. Okay. See, the value of counter is increasing or not? It works for everyone. Increasing for everyone. Very good. Yeah, hello. Okay. Tell me. One is available, madam. Not either. Counter is getting increased, right? Is it reflecting in the browser also? In browser, how much is 100? If I click here, 100 came and increase by 1. Now become how much? 101. But here still showing how much? 100 only. 102, 103, 104. But still in browser showing how much? 100. Your value is getting increased, but it's not binding in the browser. The value is not getting bind in the browser. So for that purpose, whenever you create a state variable, the value of a state variable, if you modify directly, it will modify, but your return statement will not recall. To refresh that value in the browser or to change the value in the browser, a return statement has to execute. Okay, this render statement has to execute. So when you modify here, the React state is not able to understand whether you modify the value or not. We have to write something in such a way where React state should understand that you have modified the value. Okay, so for that purpose, React use state has given one variable and one function for that. So in this variable, whatever the changes you want to do, you have to do with the help of this function. This function, update function. If you modify the value under the counter with the help of update counter, then automatically your HTML will get refreshed. HTML part will be refreshed automatically. So what you will do is come down and write here update counter. Inside the update counter. Now you have to call the counter variable. Plus 10. Counter variable plus 10. So what was the current value of counter? 100. 100 plus 10, 110. 110 will go to the update counter. And from update counter, 110 will update under the counter. And as soon as you change the value of a state variable using a state function, right, this return statement will recall automatically. Whatever the value is modified, automatically the value will get changed in the browser and it will reflect in the browser. So something like this. If I go here and click on this, increasing. So that we need to remember. Every variable will have a function inside the state. Every variable will be associated with a function, and inside the variable, whenever we want to change the value, we have to call their state function, and with the help of a state function only we can change the value of the state variable. And if you are changing through a state function, then automatically it will reflect in the browser as soon as you click. Go for the second function. Write one more function here. Function 1 you copy. Function 1 you copy and just paste down. Change to function 2 and put counter minus 10. And function 2 you can call here on click. Function 2 you can call on click in the. But why people are calling continuous? Yeah, that yeah, available. Yes. Anytime. Okay. Okay, now call below on click equal to function 2. On click equal to function 2. So now function 1 will increase the value and function 2 will decrease the value. But whether you are increasing or decreasing, both the time you are calling the same function, update counter. Update counter becomes a state function and then counter becomes a state variable. Whenever you want to change the value of the state variable, you have to call the state function. You have to modify with the help of the state function. Then only state will come to know, React state will come to know the value is modified and your HTML will be re-rendered. HTML will recall and whatever the modification happens, it will reflect in the
Only state variable is responsible for rendering the HTML.
state variable will not render. The state variable will change. After that, once the state variable will change with the help of a state function, then HTML will re-render automatically. Re-render.
So how to stop it going from 0 to negative value?
If condition we have to add. Then add a simple if condition. If counter greater than what we can write here, counter greater than equal to how much? 10. Greater than 10, not greater than 10. So what will happen? Suppose there is it's a 10. So people will click once. What will happen? It will minus 10, correct? After that, from 10 minus 10, remaining is how much? 0. Okay. Then if, okay, so you can write here counter greater than 0. Because you are minusing every time how much? 10. Okay. So once the value will become 10, after that minus will do, it will become 0. Next time again we will click, value is how much? Now let me show you. Initial value I'll reduce or y to reduce. I'll select directly. I'll click 10 times. After that, it will not allow to go inside. Okay, happening. Come next. In the same file, so we got how we can use the use state, something like this. Console.log we can remove, else it will make congested in the console. Every time you print 2 times. Every page reload, it will print 2 times. Next then, same file. Create again. Let book list update code equal to use state array you keep inside. Now we are going to keep instead of 10, 20, 30, we are keeping as an array. HTML, CSS, bootstrap, Java, script, let it be 3, 4. Now question is this values what we have stored, it is where? Under the undefined or where? Because first parameter is undefined and second parameter is a function. So this array will go to the where? Undefined or function. This array before you have given only 100. Can you see here? So 100 has gone to undefined. Now instead of 100, what you are given? You given the value in the form of array. Right? So your book list is not holding undefined now. Book list is holding total 4 books. HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and JavaScript. Come down. Which one? This array is, it will go to the first parameter. It will go to the first parameter. You can see here in array how many? 2. So we have given where? In the first only. Instead of writing the array 100, we wrote as a square bracket. Array. So array will go to the, at the place of undefined, now array will. So your book list is not a simple variable, it's an array variable now. That is holding total 4 books. Come down. After this division, you can write a map function. I'll give it here S3. Available books. Booklet.com. Is it giving the length? Print those elements inside the map. So you will write here booklist.map, book name, comma index. Return paragraph, book names, just check once. It will print you all the values kept inside that book array.
I have taken from them
Yeah. You are calling from? Yeah, it's available. Okay. Okay, printing on. Now let us see how to add the new value inside the state variable. Here you have clicked and value was increased. It was just a number that you have increased. Now this is the array. Inside the array, how to add a new value, new element. How to add a new element inside the state array. Now this becomes what? State array. Inside that we need to add an element. So for that we have to use the spread operator. Spread operator. So
push method, not push method,
not
push method.
push method in Java simple. Okay, come next. Write a button here. Click to add new value. Click to add new. The simple on click equal to call a function called save. On click equal to call a function called save. We have to write the function called save. Okay, on click equal to call the function called save. We have to write this function const save equal to call the update book function. Call the update book function. After calling the update book function, you have to give inside the book list your array name, book list equal to book list equal to spread operator comes like this, 3 dot. After that again your array name, book list, comma, new book name. Suppose for example, write test book. Single quote, double quote, write anything. Okay, it is direct value, so you have to write anything, either single quote or double quote. So it also works based on the formula of this one. A equal to A plus B. A equal to A plus B formula. Okay, what is that is going to do? A is nothing but the book list equal to A plus B. What is the A again? Book list, comma, a book. So here instead of plus, it's follow the comma. Instead of plus, it's follow the comma. So your array name equal to array name, comma, new element. So this new element will push inside the book list, and after pushing inside the book list, the final list will go to where? Book list, and book list will go to update book, and update book will re-update to the where? So update book hold the updated value. Updated value. What is the updated value? Book list plus new book become as a updated value. And when updated value will come to book list, then not book list, when updated value will come to the update book will give this updated value to book list. Book list will hold the current value, and new changes value will come under the update book. And from update book again it will reassign to where? Book list. So you can say book list hold the current value and function hold the updated value. Updated value will get transferred to the book list, that will become a current value. You have to update first, then only it will reflect somewhere. That the updated value will go to the function and current value will be the variable. Updated value will get assigned to the variable, that will become a current value. Current value will be replaced by updated value. Updated value will become a current value. Again new value will come, updated value, that will again update to current value, and current value will get updated by the new, that will become a updated value. So updated value will come via the update book function, and update book function will be assigning the newly value to the where? Book list. Okay, so updated value is here, that is called book list equal to book list plus new book. This becomes a updated value, and updated value will go to the update book, and from there it will replace the current value. So updated value will become the current value. Next time again modification will happen. So this will become a updated value. Updated value will go here, and from here it will update book list. So your current value will become again updated value. Now you have to write here push function. You have to write here push function. After pushing again, you have to give the newly array to this function. Which function? Update function. You have to push separate, and after pushing the final array, you have to give again to whom? Update book. Okay, you saw here, no? Value was getting updated, but it was not reflecting in the browser. Now here also with the help of push function, you can add the value under the book list, but it will not reflect in the browser, because you will update directly value to where? Book list. State will not understand the value is modified or not. To convince the state that I have modified the value, we must call this function. Call it a? Yes. Let me click here. See, value is getting added. This value will come from the text box, but you check first. Add करके देखिए, your value is getting added or not.
So, this is flag operator. We create a new copy of the original array.
Which new copy?
New copy of the original array.
This one. This is not creating a new copy. It is the same array. Inside the array, it is adding a new element. It is not creating a copy. If it will create a copy, then what will happen? This becomes A equal to A plus B. So this is the A. Inside the A, you are updating the addition of A plus B. Okay, this is nothing but A plus B. A plus B you added and given to whom? A again.
Yeah.
And the value of A again you are sending to a state saying like value is modified. Next time again user will come and then again they'll click on save button. So last value will become old value plus new value. Modify to the old value, update the old value, and old value give to again a state. Okay, so a state should know that you are modifying the value. Okay, right? If now happening. So value is getting updated.
Yes.
Now come down in the same file. Create one more state variable to play a little more. Here in the beginning or anywhere, we can create a variable, a state variable. Let message, update message. Update message equal to use state empty message.
If we use array dot first, so it will become complicated.
Array dot push you have to do here. You have to do here array dot push. This way. Book list dot push. Book list dot push. Which one? This one. This one. You have to do book list dot push. And again after that you have to call this line this much. And instead of adding the new book, you have to remove it and you have to add this line. This is nothing but A plus B. And this is nothing but A equal to A. So this is nothing but which one? Our entire structure is A equal to A plus B. Here what is happening? A plus B. Inside the A, you merge the value of B. But still A equal to A is pending. So that we are doing here. Look at here, no? A equal to A. Under the guidance of update book. Then only update book will inform to a state the value is modified. If you do book list dot push, a state will not understand what you did. After pushing, your value gone to the book list. New value is added, but there is no information to a state. A state will not render the HTML. You have to call another line saying like book list equal to book list. Okay, with the help of what? Again, spirit operator is required here. Okay.
Spread operator is mainly used to update.
Update the value. No, spirit operator 1000 uses are there. But here it is update of spirit operator. This is only for update. This is for add and update both together. This is only for update. Here add separate and update separate. And here add and update both together. Understood, no? So now
Last statement is like A plus equal to something.
A equal to A plus B all together. and this line is A plus B separate, and A equal to B, A equal to A separate. So why to write this 2 times same line?
Yes.
Better than that, use only 1 time. No?
Okay.
And the upper method, if you write, then people will feel like yes, still you are living in JavaScript only. You are not living under the which one?
Yes.
ES6, and you are not very familiar with the JavaScript hooks function.
Yes.
Okay. So follow this method. Best method. After looking into your code, people will feel like you have some extra knowledge also apart from the React. Okay, so message variable is ready. Message as well as update message. Go in the beginning. 1 plus we are written. Counter greater than 0. Call the update message function. Call the update message function and pass inside value updated, value updated, value updated. Value updated. Below you are writing counter minus 10. Else. Call the same function. Update message. Write call. Sorry. Out of range. Out of range. Function is same, but the message is different. One place value updated, another place sorry out of range. If greater than 0, then update it. Okay, else sorry out of range. Okay. Come down below. Again, same update message. Call here. Under this. Update message. Book added. Book added successfully. Book added successfully. Come down below. You have to print this message variable now. Message variable. We can print anywhere before H1. Before H3, we can print that. Message variable. And check now. Click on button. See the value is getting changed or not. Printing. Very good then. When we create here, for plus we have not written, they are written only for minus. When I click here, it says book added successfully. When I go here, value updated. When I go to limit, says like sorry out of range. See, your page is constant. Let me show you. I will select top to bottom everything and I'll click on this button. See, anything is refreshing. Page is constant. If the page refresh means data will, the selection will go. So nothing is refreshing. Just silently data is getting changed. Right? When I go here, click on this, you can see all are selected where the value got changed. Okay, so that is called what? Processing by JavaScript. Your state variable is getting changed without any reloading the page. Right? Without any reloading the page, state variable is getting changed. So this state management is the complete backbone of your JavaScript. This one, React. Okay, based on that, entire game will happen. Then we will see the next tomorrow. What you are updating the value? That is the old value, old message. Refresh the page and click on button. Refresh the page and click on button. Message is coming. Message only. Condition we have added under the function 2.
Under the return part with
Where
this suppose with the functions on the functions we have written in the script part. हम उसको रिटर्न के नीचे कर्ली ब्रैकेट्स में लिख सकते हैं। तो मतलब रिटर्न के नीचे जो फंक्शन जो रिटर्न होगा सिर्फ वही रहेगा जो डायरेक्ट आउटपुट जैसे
return is the last line. Return, after return, whatever you will write. Like suppose you go to Delhi, return from Delhi, and later someone want to send something with you. You went Delhi and you return from Delhi. Okay, you are on the way. Now someone want to give you something. Will they give you? No, because you return from there. Return is nothing but you will not look back. So when we write here return, after return, if you write any line, it will not read at all. It will say, sorry, I don't know what is that after that.
This is return के बाद में in the return.
Inside it will not. Inside return, you cannot write any function.
Just like map,
Map you are writing, you are rendering the here. You will not write the function. लिख के देखो ना. What problem? Refresh your page. Now click. Value increasing. Updated. Out of this message came from where? This function, no? This function given the message out of range. In this message, in this function, are you doing anything here?
Yes.
This message is not from this function. That is not error.
Okay.
Mine is also similar. थोड़ा सोचो आप डेवलपर हो गए आप, ठीक है? Here, this value is, this message is printed by whom? Function number 2. Function number 2. Now function number 1, I have no any interaction here. So whatever the old message was there, that message will display still. If you want to remove that message, then go here and copy this line. Copy that line and add here. Where? Under the function 1. Under the function 1, add here. Remove this, make it empty. That's what message will go. Good job. See here, out of range came. If I click here, the message will go. You have to write that line under the to remove the message. Yeah.
Also one thing, this it is not very book added kind of message.
Have you written that? Where you have written book added?
Yes, yes.
कहाँ हो रहा है?
Recording stopped.
We have to write, then only it will happen. Okay, thank you. See you tomorrow. Don't be absent. Yeah.